Join us. Help us. Rule with us. What's poppin', gamers? It's been a minute. I'm gonna cut this out because it's gonna really make me very not so energetic. So over a month ago, I made the world-renowned critic masterpiece. Ben 10 Race Against Time is a bad movie. And in that video, I basically said stuff about how I thought Ben 10 Alien Swarm was a better movie. And I still hold up on that statement to an extent. Alex Winter sure did create another masterpiece with this one. Let's see. We've got characters that say lines of dialogue, which are only there for one reason, and that is to give the audience context for what they're saying on screen. There, I did it. I'm not saying that again. That was too much. We've got even worse dialogue, probably even worse acting, and my personal favourite, lines of dialogue given to the cast that sounds like the character knows what they're talking about, but when the cast member, or, the actor or the actress say it, they don't have a baldy's notion what they're talking about. It's just funny.
What now?
Well, maybe I can jumpstart an energy pulse from this slag, but it would take forever and it would be a total pain in the... Alright, I'll get right on it.
See them skills? I pick up the Naruto coaster and the drink. And then I knock my phone over in the process. With that being said, let's sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea, maybe a Coke. In my case, maybe a juice. Perhaps you have a biscuit lying around, maybe some popcorn. I don't know. But let's sit back, relax, and take a look at Ben 10 Alien Swarm and how it's a mediocre movie. So, the movie already started and we're knocking things right into 12th gear with an epic car scene going through, you guessed it, Bellwood. Kevin, Gwen and Ben go for a little meetup with their dealer to exchange some goods for some cash until all of a sudden this bald-ass hobo-looking dude shows up out of nowhere and ambushes the deal. This movie, the villain is this guy with the bald hobo-looking guy. That's what I'm gonna call him. And he uses these things that the movie will now refer to as chips. They're like alien technological advancement things that are like flies, only they can take over humans or something. I don't know. They're pretty weird. Ben and company were gonna purchase these chip things, and bald-ass hobo-looking guy came in, and he's like, they're mine, and he tried to take over people. Gwen is seen picking up one of these chips for continuity. Don't understand, you'll see in the next scene. Ben freezes all the chips with Big Chill, and everyone returns back to what I guess can only be called Plumber's headquarters. It's not really their headquarters, I don't know. The movie never specifies, so that's just what I'm gonna call it. Now at headquarters, Ben begins what I can only guess can be some sort of attempt at hacking to gain information on the chips, and specifically the chip that Gwen picked up that I told you about earlier. Ben also makes his attempt at hacking, but nothing. Grandpa Max shows up, and in true movie fashion, when there's about to be a new development and the new character shows up and he's about to tell people about this thing, like, oh, I remember back in 1990, I saw this exact same thing. And oh no, there's an intruder. Bob, what are you doing? Do you have that lolly stuff open again and we have intruders coming in here? The intruder turns out to be Helena, or Helene, I don't even know how to pronounce her name. Helena, I don't even know. I'm just gonna try not to say her name, but I don't know. She basically reveals that she set up Ben and Company in order to what she believes gain their trust in order to get her father back. I'm sorry, woman. But what type of household were you brought up in that you have to set your friends up in some sort of life-threatening situation in order to try and get your dad back? What? Especially, you think that your friends are automatically just gonna try and trust you after you've put them in a situation where they're about to die? Anyways, there becomes a problem with our heroes, and in true movie fashion, they split up and go their separate ways based on the opinions that they have on the matter at hand. Ben goes with Helena, I don't even know, to the last place where she thinks her father was, and Gwen and Kevin do some other stuff. I don't know, it was like research or something. At their destination, Ben and Helena find a receipt for a shipping company. So, while being attacked, they make some sort of an attempt to flee the scene and go to their local shipping depot. Meanwhile, Kevin and Gwen have already done some of their own research, and they're already making their way to the shipping depot. Because they've finally had some sort of change of mind, and yeah. Kevin and Gwen make it there, run into some weirdo. I don't know, he's kind of my favorite character in the whole movie. He's just kind of weird. I don't know. I've always had that view since the first time I watched the movie when I was 7. I don't know why. Kevin and Gwen get attacked and get chased down the road, Indiana Jones style. Get it? Because there's a giant ball of weird fire things chasing them. Kind of Crash Bandicoot-y as well, I guess. I don't know. Ben hears them, turns into Humongosaur, and I guess kills the chips that were chasing them. However, some of them were still alive or something. Also, the chips in that scene were able to form perfect spikes. And I don't know if that's physically possible, so that's a thing. They went from being like separate and you could see inside the ball, from them being perfectly able to form a perfect solid ball with spikes, perfectly solid spikes, perfectly functional spikes. It's just weird, the physics of them, I guess. I don't know. Ben and Company takes one of the active chips to the headquarters and comes to the conclusion that they were dormant and have woken up. This causes them to travel to the Ship It worldwide headquarters, which is being used as a makeshift factory for the chips. They also find out that Helena's father is the host of the Queen Bee chip thing, I don't know. And while Ben, contemplating all life decisions before doing something that's either going to save the world or enslave him into 2020 plague on steroids, is forced into making the decision because Helena's dumbass decides to make a row, causing all the zombie employee slave people to realize they're there, which takes the stealth element out of it. Ben turns into Nanomech, which is a special alien created solely for this movie, kills the Queen Chip, and gets Helena's father back, and saves the world like all heroes do. The end. Man, what a happy ending. Overall, the movie was dog shit. Just like the first one. I will admit, there were some parts that had me laughing a little, but that was mainly just the CGI's job. But that's a whole different story. I'm gonna start doing a rating system for these movies that I talk about here. So, I'm gonna give this one a nice 4 out of 10 Omnitrixes. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. It took me a while to give into watching the movie, but I did it. It's history now. Yay! Again, I hope everyone enjoyed. It it was actually fun watching that movie again. I thought it was gonna be hell, and I don't know. It was actually shorter than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like 2.5 hours. It was like an hour and 10 minutes, so it wasn't that bad. If you have any movies or anything you want to suggest that I watch and review or talk about here on the channel, you can leave the name of the movie in the description down below. Or no, not the description, the comment section. You can leave it in the comment section below. Or I have a channel in my Discord server where you can post it in there as well. Keep in mind, on my Discord server, I'll also be posting polls for what video you want to see next. In this case, it was this movie or Shrek. This movie won by about 3 votes to none. That was pretty cool. So the link to my Discord server will also be in the description. Probably along with a bunch of my social media if you want to follow me there, but I mainly just retweet a bunch of weird iOS Apple stuff because I don't know. I just feel like it. I'm gonna be trying different like ways of making these videos, and so far this video's been the quickest to make. I don't know if it's because I just didn't find the movie that interesting. Well, it was quite interesting, but I don't know, I kind of forgot half the plot because the whole thing was a bit forgettable, but hey, it's fine. Again, right, that's it. That's all you're getting. Thanks for watching. I guess I'll see you in the next video whenever I feel like making it. Bye!